Everybody, what is going on? It is Clockwork with Twitching Cocks coming at you here with our 28th war recap. We are 26-2 and we are now 24 wins in a row. Clutch performance against a clan named Rays, where we were down 4 with less than 10, or sorry, down 3 with less than 10 minutes to go. Had basically 4 attacks left that mattered, and we had two attacks that just came in, just clutch, just finished it off for us. Ended up picking up 3-star attacks in those last 2, and giving us the 4 stars we needed to win. So awesome finish to a war, even though it was a little sloppy attack wise. Again, we left a star to open with the Town Hall 8s and some of our Town Hall 9s, but then again we were up against some Town Hall 10s. So we did pretty well. This clan was kind of scrubbish. They were using go wipes, go wee-wees, just your basic 2-star attacks that are just kind of scrubs, man, but that's what they chose to do. Fortunately, we were able to use our 3-star strategies and come out with a victory, and we're going to take that momentum and I think do well in the next war that we got lined up. So yeah, let's get into the attacks, man. We're gonna show you a few attacks. I'm going to show you the last 2 attacks. I'm going to show you are by Ant Wills and Icepick. They were the 2 clutch performers that kind of pulled in the victory. But to start off, we're going to go with Mr. McWitty 3's account. It's kind of his mini account. He's going to do a basic drag attack with level 2 drags against a Town Hall 7. But just notice how smoothly it goes and what he chooses to do and how he does it. The first thing he's going to do is he's going to lightning out the east air defense, so right to the right of the Town Hall. He's going to lightning that out, and then he's gonna start a really wide funnel. Notice he drops the drag at the north barrack there, and then he drops the other drag kind of in the southwest. He's going to create a big funnel here. Why he's doing this is so all his drags are eventually going to condense onto that last AD that's up. Just before the AD engaged with his drags, he drops his CC full of balloons. Knowing that he can do that because it's going to take the balloons a little while to get there. But by the time they do, they are going to be... the drags will be engaged with the AD. So you see there, he takes the AD out pretty smoothly. He almost has the clan castle drag down, which he got. And his loons are doing work. There really isn't much left that's going to do a ton of damage to his troops. He's got Tesla, Archer Tower, Wiz Tower up, but there's just too many. He's just overpowering. And look at all the drags he's got in the core. That's what you want when you have a drag attack. If all your drags are floating around the outside of the base, you're not going to get a 3-star. There's just no way. They're going to get pounded on by defenses. They're going to get stuck on storages, and it's just going to take too long. So he created that wide funnel by placing that drag at the north and the drag at the southwest, and then just really came in strong with placing his drags in the middle. So good 3-star attack by Mr. McWitty. And so now we'll get into a Town Hall 8 hog attack by ZMan. Pretty standard hog attack. You'll see that the base he's going to be hogging is very, very compact. So it's just not a lot of outer buildings, which would maybe cause concern for cleanup at the end, because the one thing about you're going to have concerns with hog attacks is your cleanup in the end and how much time it's going to take. So as you can see, this base is very compact. Z-Man is going to use a couple hogs here. It's got traditional CC pull with a hog attack. He's 2 for 1. He's taken out an archer tower, so he got a defense, but he's also pulling the whole CC. Now watch as he's going to stagger his barbarians to get the CC grouped closer together. So he dropped one to the left, he drops one to the right, okay? That's pulling the CC closer together, okay? You want them close, especially if there's a witch in there, because if the witch is standing far back and you don't get to it, she's just going to keep producing skeletons, which are going to just cause havoc with your CC kill. So gets the CC all tight there, surrounds them with wizards, and takes them all out. So he drops his Barb King here. He's using the Barb King to kind of tank for his hogs. He's doing a little bit of a surgical hog here. That Barb King took some of the hits that the hogs might have taken. So he continues to kind of go counterclockwise around the base here with his hog drops. Good coverage on his heel there. It was over top of a giant bomb spot. Next heel, he places down, kind of leads the hog, which is good. You're going to see him lose some hogs there because he did hit a double giant bomb. The nice thing about this attack was he chose to do a surgical attack instead of like a single line drop or like a double finger drop where most of his hogs are going to be together in one pack or two larger or two smaller packs. If he would have done that and his hogs would have hit that, the attack probably would have been over. But since he chose to do a surgical by placing hogs in certain strategic positions, okay, not all his hogs were together, so he didn't lose all the hogs at once. He had a small pack that were still alive, and you can see now that's where it's going to help because the cleanup, they don't have to go all over the base. It was a tight, compact base, which is good for hogging, and now his hogs and troops don't have to go all over the place trying to get the cleanup. So good decision by ZMan to hog the base. Unfortunately did lose some hogs, but like I said, he had such a bunch of different smaller groups of hogs, it didn't kill his attack. So good job with ZMan's 3-star attack there. Next up, we're gonna have a Town Hall 9 attack by acurazine. He's gonna do a hog attack. Actually, it's more of a go-ho because he does use a golem. He's going to incorporate a couple heal spells, a jump spell. He's also going to use the new poison spell. So let's see how acurazine chooses to use the new poison spell in this go-ho attack. So he's going to use a giant here to go in and pull the CC. The giant was able to get in and go at a defense, pull the CC. So now he's going to lure the CC out. Okay. And instead of wasting a bunch of troops on the CC, he's going to drop his poison spell, which is, as you can see, is just melting the CC. And he waits. He doesn't put any other troops down, because if he puts other troops down, that's going to make the CC troops move and pull them out of the poison spell. So when you get them out there, don't lay another troop down. Just let them all sit there in a pack and a group and drop the poison and just wait the few seconds it takes to kind of melt them down. So here he comes in now with this golem. Okay, he's doing this so the golem can take out some defenses, but more importantly, he needs to get his kill squad in here to take out the archer queen. Okay, you don't want to send in hogs against an archer queen. Okay, the archer queen will tear your hogs up. He comes in with kind of a 3-finger hog drop here. Okay, just attacking different points of defenses. Gonna let his hogs take out some of the bases here. Heal spell gets dropped. Okay, so they're moving kind of counterclockwise around the base. He's covering, some of the areas where there may be some issues with bombs. So just letting his hogs do work. Okay, this group's gonna hit bombs, but they were 100% full, so it didn't kill them all. They should be able to jump back in this heal spell, I think, before they die off and get a little bit of a heal. So he's got almost all the defenses down, a mortar, yep, and now his hogs are going to take out the king. He's got plenty of cleanup, plenty of time. So nice attack by acurazine. You know, was just very patient with things. Like I said, that poison spell is pretty powerful. Where you would normally maybe waste a lot of troops to kill a CC, you can now bring that poison spell and just be patient with it. Let it group those CC troops up, let it take them out, and then, you know, either bring in some more hogs or bring in some more cleanup troops. You know, just so you can make sure that you know, you're going to get the full 3-star in the time limit, the 3-minute time limit. So good job by acurazine with a good 3-star attack that we definitely needed for this war. Next attack we're going to have is another Town Hall 9. This is one of the big attacks here. This was Ant Will's attack. We, at this point when he was attacking, we were down 3 stars, so we definitely needed this. It didn't quite go as planned. He drops the king in here. He uses the king as a suicide king to take out the archer queen. That was planned. The golem drop was planned here. Now what he's trying to do, he's trying to get in to take down an AD or two with the jump spell. So the golem's going to go in. All right, golem does its job. But look at the archer queen. She doesn't take that jump spell. She kind of goes out to these outside buildings, kind of wanders off. Not what he wanted. If that archer queen gets in there, you know, she's going to be able to help take out some of the defenses and buildings in there, and probably take out at least one of the ADs. So at this point, he thinks he's in trouble. I don't know if he realized that the golem did end up getting one of the ADs, so the attack wasn't lost, you know, quite yet. So there he is with the archer queen, still taking out some of the defenses, which is going to help in the end because that's less that the balloons have to take out. So sends in his hounds. Hounds are you know, pounding away here on the ADs. Loons are doing work. Sends in his hounds on the next AD. He's kind of moving clockwise around the base here. The first hound that went on the first AD's still alive, goes all the way over to that last AD. He brings in one more hound, so he's got a hound that pops. He's got a fresh hound coming in. Okay, right now those hounds popping are huge because that's plenty of cleanup. Okay, so all the ADs are down. At this point, we know it's a 3-star. So what started as like kind of a rough beginning because of his archer queen taking a walk and not going in to help the golem to take out the air defenses. Because I honestly think if the archer queen gets in that core, she can probably take out both of those archer defenses, which then it's pretty much just game over because, you know, he had enough troops to easily take out 2 air defenses. But he stuck with it. He didn't panic. He stayed with his attack and got us a huge 3-star, which gave us 2 new stars. So it basically only put us down by 1 with a couple attacks left. So great job by Ant Wills. Huge attack. He was also doing that live on stream, and he had just gotten bombed by another streamer. So he had like well over 200 people in his stream when he had to do that attack. So the pressure was really on. But I think it was pretty huge for our clan, and kind of did a little bit of free advertising there, and I think we got some new guys to apply to the clan just through that attack, and them being able to watch the ending of this war. So here we go with Icepick. This was the winning attack that put us up by a star, and this attack basically was right near the end of the war, the last couple minutes. So he comes in, he's pulling the CC, all right, getting the CC killed, taking out the archer queen because he is doing a hog attack. So not quite sure. I think maybe he forgot to use his poison spell there, which I've seen people do. They're just not used to having it yet. So don't forget to use that poison spell. That can help huge with killing the CC troops. Because if you don't use it early on, you're really not gonna. It's really not gonna do much for you. So there he comes in with the Asian wall, kind of from the southwest. All right, good heal placement. you know, covering the core areas there. It looks like he dropped his poison on the king, which the poison's not going to hurt the king at all. I mean, I guess it doesn't hurt to use it now because I think he forgot it early on, but he dropped it anyways. But the heals were good. You know, covered the giant bomb areas. His hogs get through, and look, he's got plenty of cleanup. Look at all these wizards. So, you know, even if he had ran out of hogs, he may have still had a chance with all the wizard cleanup. Because really he's got nothing else to take out besides the Barb King here, but he doesn't even necessarily have to take out the Barb King. He just has to take out you know, the rest of the buildings. So you know, he's got a couple hogs working. He's got cleanup from every area of the base, north, south, east, and west. So now everything's going to just converge on the town hall here. So yeah, so awesome attack by Icepick. Total pressure, because if he doesn't pull through on this with a 3-star, we don't win. I mean, if he gets a 2-star, we tie. But you know, it was nice that he was able to keep the win streak alive and get the 3-star. So awesome job by Icepick. He's going to finish off the base here, just taking out the king, even though they don't have to. But he's got to get the king's platform there. So. Yeah, so well done by Icepick. You know, pulled in that 3-star at the last second to pull out the victory and, you know, extend our winning streak to 24 wins in a row. So yeah, so that pretty much concludes the war recap against Rays. You know, like I said, we got another war coming up here soon against a pretty decent clan. Again, we're outmatched by town halls. I think we're up against 2 town halls again, and we have none, so we'll see how it goes. All right, everybody, take it easy. This is Clockwork with Twitching Cocks. Remember, you're not doing it right unless you do it with the sound off. Later.